Namaste. I'm Ranjana Harihar. I welcome you to Walking with Baba, a YouTube channel dedicated to our beloved Bhagwan Nityanand Babaji. Many of you are aware of the ongoing work on the commentary series of the Chidakasha Geeta. The intention behind this sacred work was to explore the profound teachings of the Chidakasha Geeta through the lens of ancient Indian scriptures. I'm happy to share that the audio recordings are now completed and the videos will be gradually shared on this channel. It has been a year long labor of love by Vinod Bhatt and other devotees who have put in their immense time, heart, and soul into this divine work. Let's listen in from Vinodji as to how it all began and who all were involved and his experiences while creating the beautiful commentary series of the Chidakasha Geeta. Jai Nityanand.
ॐ गणपतये नमः। ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। निवर्तस्वान्धकारात्वं सर्वदेवस्वरूपिणे भक्तप्रियाय दिव्याय नित्यानन्दाय ते नमः। श्रीगुरुम् अग्रणीशिष्य श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मवित्तमं नमामि तुलसीमाता योगिनीं ज्ञानदायिनीं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं Sadgurum Brahmavidwaram. Today we will see a retrospection in Sanskrit. We call this as Simhavalokanam, looking back like a Simha. That's the words used in Sanskrit, Simhavalokanam, on the journey of commentary on this text, Chidakasha Geeta. So before starting this text, we had some conversations on Bhagavan Nityananda here. Mainly Bhagavan Nityananda Dhyana Sloka, Guru Anastuti, all these things. Somewhere we had audio recording of that, all those things. So Hemachandra came to Nityananda Ashram on Jan 23. On that particular day, I was a pujari in the ashram. I saw a dejected person sitting in the bhajan hall. I just went to him and spoke to him for some time, and that's the relation started. And I came to know from him later that he came here with a firm resolve that he will not make any videos or audios here, anything, right? He will live in his own terms. This all went on like that. So he happened to see the audio of Guru Nityananda Dhyana. The singer is our friend Pavitran, with a great devotee of Baba. He is in the Kerala Police Service. And Hemachandra saw this, his video, his audio, and he asked me, Vinodji, can I make a video of this? Well, surely, yes, do it. So it was one of the nice video, the best video ever prepared actually. It is there in our channel, Guru Nityananda Dhyana Slokam. Okay. And many people started seeing this, coming and asking us who was the singer, and all those things went on. So that's what Hemachandra told me. Vinodji, I'm unable to understand the meaning of this. Can we have a session on meaning of this? Okay. This recording was done in Guruvanam by Hemachandra only. So he prepared the video. The Gurudev's ways are strange. Whatever you don't want to do, he will make you do the same thing nicely again. That is how Gurudev is. Okay. So this went on, and by nature, I'm an introvert. I don't get into many people. I don't get into all those things. I don't do. And it was going on like that. At the time when Hemachandra, he is from Bombay, he used to go to Ganesh Puri. In one, there was a particular instant where he could meet our Gopal Krishnai for the first time. I think everybody who is in that Nityananda circle will know about Shanai. His entire family is devoted to Babaji, and this particular person could play on the lap of Babaji as a child and is named by Babaji. Okay, so Hema wanted some books from him and he got it directly from him without a third party. So, like that, their relation developed, and he happened to see our video. He was impressed by the video. It was a very nice video on Bhagavan Nityananda. So that was a great prize for us because a person who knows Babaji, right, who played in the lap of Babaji telling this is a great blessing for us. So then he told Hema that why can't we try Chidakasha Geeta commentary? It came to me, the message came to me that Shanaiji wants us to do Chidakasha Geeta commentary. To be very frank, till the time I know the text for Chidakasha Geeta, I am aware of that. And I know it is in Kannada, old publication, and which is not available today. Okay. And I happened to read some English translation here and there. I was really not happy with that because I am trained by Chinmaya Mission in Vedanta course. We are taught hardcore Sanskrit text. We are trained in the language, and we believe that the text should be taught the same language, not in any other language, because he cannot interpret one is to one. He cannot translate one is to one. He cannot do that actually. Actually, you can see some of the Upanishads in English, but the word Shraddha in Sanskrit, there is no corresponding word in English. What is near is faith, but faith is not Shraddha. There's a big difference. Hmm? So I felt that this English translation will not work for me. I just left it. I just read few lines, few pages. I just left it. And I also heard that Chidakasha is a very tough text and everything. Then one day I was sitting with Swami Vidyananji. He told me that there is a book called Voice of the Self by Mr. Pandit from Pondicherry Ashram. If possible, you get that book. You may like it sometimes. I searched for this book everywhere possible. I could not get anything, so I gave it up. I gave it up and kept quiet. So this went on. I was in dilemma whether I can do it or not. Such a tough text, how it is possible. All those things were there, but I know that there's a Gurudev support in the back. It comes from Mr. Shanai's mouth, so it is something that it is a blessing. Okay. So Mr. Shanai came to ashram in the month of. That was my first meeting with him. It was one of the best meeting I had with him. I was a pujari on that day. A very unplanned way I had to be pujari on that day. So he saw puja and all. Then after Tirtham, he came to me. We were talking. Then he told me only one sentence. Vinod, how the Babaji plays most insignificant people, he will make him to do a great meaningful work. Maybe you are destined to do Chidakasha Geeta, and that is why we are meeting now. Continue doing work Chidakasha Geeta. Actually, I took it as a blessing from Baba directly. I took it like that. This happens in the Kanjanath temple where Baba is there. Everything happened like that. Oh, whistle has come from train just now. Okay. So I took his direct blessing on Babaji. Then I took it up seriously. I took the task very seriously. I told Hema, we have to open Chidakasha Geeta, but only one thing. I want the original Kannada book of Chidakasha Geeta, original book. Otherwise, I will not be happy to do this work. This work will remain for a long time. Should be we need to justify this. So Hema did a big search in Mumbai everywhere. He could not get anything. Finally, one of the greatest devotee of Baba, Niranjan Suvarna, was the son of MD Suvarna, was the photographer of Babaji. Everybody in tradition knows this family. So he had one book on Chidakasha, the Kannada book. So Hema made 2, 3 copies and gave 3 copies to me. It is me today also. So book we got. And along with that, actually Chidakasha, there are 2 translations. One is the Sanjeev Kamat, one is by MP Pandit. So, along with the book, Shanai Niranjan ji sent me album of Babaji, of rare photos of Babaji, plus one 3 volumes of book of Chidakasha Geeta by Mr. Sanjeev Kamath from Mangalore. The original copy was published in 1939. So, like this book, Kannada book came to me. I was still in search of MP Pandit. Okay. So the next challenge is old Kannada. We are unable to understand the exact import of that, meanings of that. So that the time where Mr. Vijay Shetty, who spent a lot of time with Gopal Mama, Karnagar Swami, now he settled in Bangalore. He used to come to ashram on all Thursdays. So we met him and we told him the problem. We want somebody to read Kannada and we'll record it, we'll discuss this. Chidakasha Geeta. So very happy to do that. So all Thursdays after lunch, me, Hema, and Mr. Vijay Shetty, we used to sit together in the Janan Swami's hall and take up this. Our first recording started on 18th of Jan. So he used to read aloud around 10 pages. We'll record it and we'll also discuss this. And it was a very good discussion with him always because he's in Indian tradition. He knows much more than us, many things. So it was helpful to us very much. So it went up to 2nd of May and the 18th Jan happened to be his birthday. Mr. Bilish's birthday. He was very happy. It's like a blessing for him also. Chidakasha is starting on that day. So May 2nd we finished the recording. May 5th was our first recording of Chidakasha Geeta, followed by 168 talks. It was ended in the June 1st. The main people involved were obviously Mrs. Shanai, our inspiration for all this. Niranjan Suvarna, all base work, everything I got from him only. Most important thing is Kannada book. Third is Hemachandra, who is a backbone for this work. Hmm? He was coordinating everything. Hmm? Actually, I never met Niranjanji personally as of today, but he knows me, I know him. It is like that. It is all through Hema. Hmm? All correspondence he used to do. Next is Vijay Shetty, always helping us wherever required in Kannada language, wherever reading is good. He helped us a lot, Vijay Shetty. Then our management of the Kanjangad Ashram, as well as Gurvan, Vidyananji. We had a lot of recording in both the places. We got a lot of help in this. Hmm? So, when you say Chidakasha Geeta, how can I explain Chidakasha Geeta? It's done by Bhagwan Nityananda himself first, right? All his sayings in translate or some advanced devotees were all, recorded by some devotees, and finally Tulsi Amma, his first and foremost, combined all this work and made it a book form and showed it to Baba. And Tulsi Amma called it Atma Prabhava, and Bhagavan Nityananda called it Chidakasha Geeta. So the first publication was in 1927. The copy I carry till today of the book. So how will I explain what is Chidakasha Geeta? The only way to explain is that it is by sayings from the Avaduda Shiromani or Avaduda Chudamani. In Avaduda, if there is any class, suppose, the supremest is Babaji. Understood? Is Avaduda Shiromani or Avaduda Chudamani. There is nothing beyond that. Right? So it is like a person who completely dwelt in Shruti and Smriti, looking at a distance, everything, and summarizing that in a very, very simple language, eh, without losing the import or seriousness of the scriptures. Everything comes in that. And you see, in a very simple example, this incident happens in Mangalore somewhere between 1920 and 1925. That time, the 27th book was published by Tulsi Amma. So it is that time it has happened. See, these are all examples where were very, very common examples which you'll see around Bangalore, right? He talks about the horse cart. He talks about railway train and rail and the engine and steam engine, steamer, boat and butter and cow milk, cashew fruit, huh? vegetable garden, bicycle, cycle pump. With all these things, Babaji explains Chidakasha Geeta in a very nice way, which is a text of integrated yoga. It is a combination of Jnana Yoga, it is a combination of Raja Yoga, it is also Bhakti Yoga. Right? First of all, Babaji tells what the state of a yogi is. ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಮಾತ್ಮ. Huh? Their mind is annihilated for a jnani, and for jnani everything is safe, samatma. And he has now Jagra, Swapna, and Sushupti. All that Baba starts the aim, the final aim of a human journey. Then Babaji tells the problem. You have a impurity in the mind, you should remove that. Further teaching of Chidakasha Geeta is on clearing your mind, clearing within and see the light within. That's the whole teaching of Chidakasha Geeta, ending with the Niranjana, Niramaya Atma, Swaprakasha, Niranjana, Niramaya Atma, and that is what you are. Chidakasha Geeta ends like that. Hmm? So this had a combination of Upanishad, it is a combination of yoga, common everything. So for a commentary, I had to go back to the verses from Bhagavad Gita, 10 Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, in some places Srimad Bhagavatam, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and Hatha Yoga Pradipika, some of the works on pranayama, and some of the paternal of Shankaracharya, like Atma Bodha, Tattva Bodha, Viveka Chudamani, Aparakshanabudhi, Digvish Viveka. So we can see the verses in all this in commentary to explain some of the sayings of Babaji. In many places I was stuck up also. How to interpret this I don't know. And there was no text, nothing. The only way for me was to go to Guruvanam, offer a geelam to Babaji, take 100 pradakshina Babaji, and definitely answer will come. Hmm? Answer will come. I personally saw the presence of Babaji throughout this work. And I was trying to get a book of Mr. M.P. Pandit, which was not available, which was published in 1962 by the Aravind Asravadi. This book. So one day one devotee from Bangalore, who used to come here always, he told me, Vinodji, we are worshipping a very old book at home. I want to give it to you. Somehow it tells me I want to give it to you. I told, see, you're worshipping the book, don't give it to me. Take a copy of that and give it to me. Give me a copy. That is enough for me. They did the same thing. Take a copy and give it to me. When I opened the book, it is exactly the book I'm looking for. I got what I wanted. That is how Baba was helping us through the journey. It was a very nice journey for us. Complete. It took more than 12 months. We planned for 3 years actually. Chidaka is the commentary. We used to do one per day and 3 times a week like that. That when our interest got engaged subject, the Babaji itself accelerated the process. It almost became 2 talks per day. At the end, we continued and we completed the task in around 13 months. So the commentary part is done now. So this is all about that, and Babaji was always with us. There is Tulsi Amma's grace. Obviously, I am from Chinmayanji Paramara, from Chinmay Mission, and definitely all the teaching gave us a great support for me. And that is why, in the beginning of all the classes, we can see our Prarthana for the Guru Paramara. The first is about Bhagavan Nityananda, second is Tulsi Amma, third is about Swami Chinmayananda, our Gurudev, who himself was a great devotee of Babaji. Somehow I am saying that may go into Chinmaya mission, all those things were a preparation for preparing this, maybe. And before I did Chidakasha Geeta, I got ample opportunity to do enough puja and abhishekam in the Kanyangad ashram as well as Guruvanam, which has helped me a lot to be close to a Mahatma. So now, and most of their talks happened in the cave as well as Guruvanam. Both the places were blessed by the two great masters, Bhagavan Nityananda and Swami Janananda. And Gururam, the entire architect of the place, is Bhagavan Janananda. Hmm? So both the places is blessed by two great masters. And at their commentary happened in only two places. Hmm? Nowhere else. We did the commentary here. So definitely we have the blessings of both the masters. That is why it is possible. Hmm? The coming Nityanandasam itself need lot of grace of previous birth, merits of previous birth. And we could do everything in the cave with the full support of everybody around, people around, good vibes we had throughout this journey. So that shows that we are blessed by these two great masters. And Swami Chinmayananda himself was a great devotee of Bhagavan Nityananda. Though he never commented on Chidakasha Geeta directly, in many places, he did talk about Chidakasha Geeta. Hmm? Some aspect of Chidakasha Geeta, he talked about that. And maybe that may be a work he might have left to posterity. Somehow in Parambara will do that later because Gurudev himself was busy with a lot of travels and works and all. Maybe that he might left it to posterity. That few in my Parambara will do that. Or there's time for everything. Babaji himself told once, as Prashanaji told me that after 100 years only the commentary will come. Everything has a time. In the time that happens, in that time only, see the coincidence, everything happened. Niranjanji came, right? Gopala Chetna Shanai came forward. Shanaji came and Hema came and Vijay Shetty came. All are closely connected to Babaji. Closely connected to Babaji. All came together. Everybody has same mind and one goal in mind. That this work should come nicely. And we had no restrictions, we had no fighting, we had no misunderstanding, nothing. It is as if Babaji has pre-planned and arranged everything for us. So like that we continued. Now our Hema is the backbone of this. He want to make it a book. I told him, commentary is over, speech is over, it is very much with you. Do whatever you want with you. And whenever you want my help, I am available for you. Okay. So we really enjoyed this journey of Chidakasha Geeta for 13 months together with Hema. And Hema was like a shadow with me. Hmm? So it takes sometimes to come in time and take speech in time, everything. I'm lazy otherwise. So because of him, a lot of things happened. And in fact, both of us were guiding each other. Both were guiding each other. Both of us were improving. And whenever I did puja, he was a right hand for me. He was always helping me throughout. So further we'll see what Babaji decides because we don't believe that we did this work. Till today we don't believe the kind of help we got, support we got. We know that extraordinary force is acting behind this. And I'm sure they'll continue. And we don't know what Babaji Sankalpa is. We don't know. So whatever good that will happen in future also. Hmm? So may Baba Nityananda bless everybody. And Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari Om Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya